till everything's gone. Straight ahead, never turn around. Don't back.
Hey guys, Tanner Boone here from Outdoor Gear Reviews. Yeah, I just want to let you guys know about a new product that's out. It's the Tentsile Stingray. It's kind of a combination between a tent and a hammock. Pretty innovative. So anyhow, let's jump in here and see what we got. And I gotta say, as soon as I saw it come out, I saw a clip, just a real brief clip on YouTube about it. And I immediately contacted them and requested one to do a review on, and they were gracious enough to send me one out to do a review for you guys. So anyhow, here it is. This is going to be kind of a longer video, so if you're just kind of interested in it, just a general knowledge type thing, curiosity, watch this first portion. And then if you're really interested and you're looking into buying it, go ahead and keep watching. I'll post the times on there, but I'll go into more hands-on, in-depth review, actually show the product, build, all that. But this will just kind of give you a general idea of how it works and what my thoughts are on it. So let's get started here. So first off, ease of use. With that said, I'm just going to say, it was super easy to set up and tear down both. You could literally set it up in probably 5 minutes, 6-7 minutes, something like that. If all the settings are right, the trees are in the right spots, etc. It's super easy to set up. Just run your ratchet straps out, hook it up, tighten them, and away you go. Throw your ridge poles in and you're set. So as far as that goes, ease of use is really easy on that end. Comfort, obviously ease is great, but what's it actually do comfort-wise for you? So as far as comfortability goes, on like a 1 to 5 scale, I would definitely put it in a 4 to 5. It was super comfortable. That's one thing I've always liked hammocks, like backpacking hammocks and stuff, because they are really comfortable and it disperses your weight out evenly and stuff, so there's no hard spots. Like with a tent, you got to clear out rocks and twigs and sticks, and you're still going to be sleeping on a hard surface unless you brought a big old pad or something. Whereas this, you're up off the ground, you don't have to worry about any of that. If it's raining out, no big deal. If the ground's wet, no big deal. Snow, you name it, you're good to go. So as far as comfort wise, it's great, easy to use, all that. Portability was the next thing I wanted to talk about. So if you're looking at this for backpacking, I've got to put a clause in there. Yes, it'll work for backpacking if you're splitting it up for two, say it holds 3 people. So if you want to split it up 3 ways, then it'd be just fine for backpacking. I'm guessing it's somewhere around 13 pounds. I'll verify that later. So in that aspect, yes, it would work. Now, if you're going to be running solo and expecting to take this, 13 pounds is too much, for just your shelter. So now if you're just doing, camping out of the back of your truck, drive up, park, and away you go, this is ideal, guys. Both times I used it, I took my girls with me, and I just got some little kids, and they loved it. They thought it was the greatest thing. So, and like I said, being easy to use, I surely appreciated that also. So next on the list, durability. Now, I've had this for 3 months, and I was actually only able to take it out twice, just due to weather and my schedule and stuff. And so I can't really attest to, the longevity of this product. But with that said, as I mentioned later on in the videos, everything seems to be made out of good materials. The stitching quality looks good. And like aluminum ridge poles and those type of things, just the details that they put into it. I don't think they would put out a bad product, seeing as they put so much time and effort into making this thing. I guarantee you guys, they had a ton of prototypes making this thing. And if you're gonna devote that much time and energy into it, you're probably gonna put out a really decent product that's gonna last a long time, and it sure appeared that it would. So I don't see any issues as far as that goes. But that's it for the pros and the cons. There actually was only one thing that I didn't like about this. And it's not necessarily a huge deal. I found a way to overcome it. but it was surprising to me, and I'll go ahead and explain what that was. So hopefully you guys can see this diagram here, but this is kind of the layout of the Tentsile tent, and here being your trees that you ratchet strap to, right? Both times I took it out, I never was able to find trees growing in a triangle pattern without, you know, other obstructions, say a tree right in the middle, or you know, the trees were in a triangle but they're too close together on one side. You know, you kind of need not a perfect triangle because you can adjust to some extent, but you need it to be fairly triangle shaped. So that was the only issue I had with this, guys. And so all things considered, I think that's pretty decent. And I'm sure you're wondering, well, how did I overcome that? The way I did it was I just ran one strap to the bumper of my truck. Now that works generally speaking. The only problem is it needs to be set up 4 feet off the ground or higher. Just so that when you get 3 people in there and it stretches down, you don't want it to be dragging on the ground and stuff. And so, you know, my bumper, it only sits, let's say, I don't know, I'm guessing 1.5 feet, 2 feet off the ground. And so the one way I was able to overcome that was, thankfully, there's a big bank, you know, about a 4-foot bank that I was able to drive my truck up on and park and tie off that way. And so that, you know, it's not a huge deal finding the triangles, because basically you can find 2 trees, you know, at a good spacing apart anywhere. You know, that's not hard at all. So as long as you can get your vehicle to the, you know, 3rd access point, you should be golden. And so that was really the only issue I had with it. Other than that, guys, I thought it was really great, and I would highly recommend you try it out. Once again, big shout out to Tentsile for letting me try it out for you guys, and keep watching if you want to learn more. If not, thanks for watching. So here it is, and you can definitely see why it's called the Stingray. You know, it looks pretty akin to one. It's well built. This is the 2nd time I've taken it out. Hopefully the wind doesn't bother us too much today. It picked up wind, spots to tie guy lines. Right now, actually, I just got the 2 going down on each side, so I don't really have it spread out nearly as well as I could have / should have. But it wasn't windy at all last night, so anyhow, just brought the kids up with me and spent the night in it. Just a quick overnighter, get the review for you guys. Yeah, so you got the rain fly. It covers more than enough area to keep you all dry. Let's duck under here real quick. There's their logo. Lift up the rain fly here. It's all, you know, underneath the rain fly, it's all mesh, relatively speaking. So it's kind of nice if you're not expecting weather, it's summer out, ditch the rain fly, you got that nice open airy feel. Look around you, you know, enjoy the outdoors, right? So that's very nice. You got the zipper just like a normal tent would. Go in here, and as you can see, it's set up for 3. Let me back up a bit here. Set up for 3 sleeping positions, 1 on each leg. So that's how it works. It's kind of nice because you just put, you know, one head at the foot of another, so you don't have to deal with morning breath and all that. It's only got two ridges that hold it up, and it makes it super fast to deploy. I would say, you know, this is only my 2nd time, and I did make some mistakes setting it up, but I would say you could probably set this thing up in probably, if you have the setting all right, I bet you could set it up in 5 minutes, probably, if you knew what you're doing. It's got this center hole here that I'm sure you're looking at. It's kind of nice because you can zip it up, right? It's got a little pocket, keep all your stuff in. you know, it's nice because it's central to everybody. The other thing I found is it's nice to, I just put a tote under there and then take your shoes off and you just drop them right through there onto the tote. Your shoes stay dry and yet easy access if you need to get up in the middle of the night. It's also got these little storage pockets on the side. Again, mesh. As you can see, I still got all my stuff in it. You got 2 of those. I didn't use them, but it actually has these up here to kind of hold your sleeping bags in, etc. More just tie-off spots. Oh, let's see here. As far as roominess, guys, I hope the video depicts this, but it really is rather roomy in here. It doesn't look from the outside like there'd be very much room, but once you get inside, guys, there's plenty of room. I would say from here to the top, you're probably looking at 3.5 foot, maybe 4 foot, and each span is 15 feet, if I remember correctly, which is always questionable. So there's kind of an overview of it. Let me take this rain fly off and give you kind of a better shot of it. Alright guys, I'm back. I just took the rain fly off so you can get a better view of it. Now you can see how open it is, and if you wanted to run it without the rain fly. So here we go. Yeah, there it is. It's really well built, guys. It's rated for, I think it was 880 pounds or 800 pounds, something like that. I'll verify that later. It comes with these really heavy duty straps. Well built. It's got the instructions right there on it. Oh, there's the weight rating, 880 pounds. Nice heavy duty D-rings. Well built, well sewn. You can see all that stitching in there. There's the aluminum pulls, and they run down here. I could not remember when I was setting it up last night. There's instructions that I didn't bother pulling out. I almost want to say it's actually supposed to go in the yellow pouch right there, but either way it worked. Drove around for a while trying to find a spot where the trees made a perfect triangle, you know, not too far off the road. And didn't succeed. But I was able to, with some other ratchet straps and that big bank right there, get the height that I needed to get it up off the ground. And that is my only real complaint, guys, on this thing, is it's just kind of hard to find the trees that are triangle shaped enough. It does have some webbing underneath that's supposed to help mitigate that. You got these straps here, and you just give them a tug down, and they run down to the center. Let's see if I can get you a better shot of that. You can see all 3 of them running down there, and that also helps section off, you know, which sleeping area is which sleeping area, so you're not all rolling into the middle, crunched up by each other. So that part is definitely very, very beneficial and much needed. So there you have it, guys. Let's see here, quick features. So keeps you up off the ground, dry. It's quick to deploy. Yeah, that's about it as far as that goes. The only downside I really have is finding the trees, and like I said, that could just be where I'm located. I could see back east, you know, you got tons of trees, tons of options. It's probably a lot easier, but yeah, all in all, guys, I really like this thing. It's super comfortable to sleep in and keeps you high and dry.